What's going on, everybody? This is MDENT313, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Listen, I'm excited. We got some playoff football going on tomorrow. We got the divisional rounds, and the winners will be going to the NFC and the AFC championship game, respectively. And I want to get my thoughts and opinions. I was thinking about grouping it all into one video, but I decided to do a bunch of short videos, right? Because I didn't want to ramble and be all over the place. So I'm going to start off with my prediction for the Houston Texans versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Listen, guys, this is going to blow your mind. I know it is. I might sound crazy, but if Joe Mixon play and he's healthy and he's at least 80% of what he was last game, I got the Houston Texans upsetting, shocking, and stunning the Kansas City Chiefs at home at Arrowhead. And listen, the reason why is that defense in Houston has playmakers all over the field. That's for starters. Number two, that running game is absolutely phenomenal. And number three, even with Tank Dell gone and Stephon Diggs, they still have Nico Collins and other playmakers all over the field, as well as CJ Stroud can run when he decides to run. Now, what I am nervous about is the offensive line for the Houston Texans, right? The Houston Texans offensive line has been absolutely egregious from a pass protection standpoint, but from a run protection standpoint, they've been playing phenomenal, man. Listen, I think what they're going to do is Joe Mixon, he's going to go in there. They're going to run the ball extremely well. They're going to control Chris Jones. They're going to control the time of possession. CJ Stroud is going to make key throws and key moments. I don't think he's going to light up the stat sheet, but he's going to make key throws and key moments. Patrick Mahomes, I don't know what it is, right? It could be an injury. It could be, he was without. He did get DeAndre Hopkins in the middle of the season. Rice has missed the majority of the season, which is his number one target. Kelsey he hasn't been the same Travis Kelsey. In addition to that, rookie wide receiver, I always forget his name, but I drafted him in my NFL draft, who's the speedster, who's supposed to pretty much be the Tyreek Hill replacement. He hasn't quite come into his own. He had a few good games here or there, but nothing just crazy, right? And then they finally just got back Marquise Brown from injury a few games ago, so he's still getting acclimated. I can see Patrick Mahomes throwing multiple interceptions in his game. I look forward to the Houston Texans defense controlling the run game for the Kansas City Chiefs. Sorry about that. But I don't see Kareem Hunt and Isaiah Pacheco having a great game. As long as the Houston Texans can control the running game, keep them at bay, I think those playmakers, particularly in the secondary, will hold the Kansas City receivers down. I don't see none of the receivers getting over 50 yards. I don't care whether it's DeAndre Hopkins, Travis Kelsey, I can't think of the speedster, or Marquise Brown. Too many playmakers, man. Too many good cornerbacks, young cornerbacks, solid defensive line, good linebackers. I could see this game being what I believe 21-17 in favor of the Houston Texans. I think they will be going on to the next round. I think Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid and company will have to go back and retool, rebuild, get better on defense. I know it's crazy to think because they're 15-1, but at the same time, they've won some games that they shouldn't have won. I mean, if I'm being honest, right? But at the same time, I know Patrick Mahomes is different in the playoffs. He's kind of like Tom Brady-esque. You kind of fear the man when it comes to the playoffs because you know he's going to make that key throw or that key run in key moments. But I just don't see it this game. I think from a stylistic perspective, this team they're not better than Buffalo and they're not better than the Baltimore Ravens, but what they possess in the secondary, I believe, is better than the rest of the teams, NFC and in the AFC. That secondary is going to be crucial, and Patrick Mahomes he's going to struggle and have a hard day. I can see Patrick Mahomes throwing for less than 200 yards. I would say 180, 175, somewhere in that range. And the Kansas City Chiefs offense will get shut down, and they will be forced to kick some field goals. I think the Houston Texans is going to shock everybody with this win. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Am I crazy? Am I overthinking it? Do I sound like a Kansas City Chiefs hater? I hope not. But let me know who you think is going to win this game. How do you think they're going to win? And what's going to be the X factor for both teams? Let me know in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe.